Pleased that you could come, all of you.
I'm just so sorry it had to be under these circumstances.
Yes, it's a very sad day indeed.
She was such a lovely young woman.
Is the chapel open yet?
No, we'll be shortly.
Well, why don't we head out in that direction? Then?
Fine. We'll see you all later.
I'll check us both in.
Okay. Darling, why don't we go on ahead?
Oh, hey, there's Dan. I'm going to say hi.
I want to see you a little bit then,
Rick?
Seems almost inappropriate to be working today, doesn't it?
Well, I think there's nobody that would be more interested in keeping the hospital running than Diana.
She had to die in such a senseless way.
But at least she got things straightened out before she died. I mean, with Jeff.
But at least she was able to deal with him honestly. I keep thinking about the timing. If she hadn't told him the truth about his son that night, he might not ever find him.
Hello?
Hello. And how was the most beautiful thing in the world this morning?
Alan?
Yeah, who were you expecting?
Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe it was Paul again.
Oh, who?
Newman, he's been calling me all night long. He just won't leave me alone.
Oh, well, we better get your telephone number changed.
No, it's not necessary. I told him I wasn't interested.
Why, you know somebody better?
No, not better. The best.
I knew I liked you because of your exquisite taste in men.
Of course.
Now that we have all that nonsense over, how are you, young lady?
Oh, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. Not according to Richard Simmons, you're not. I spoke to him at the disco this morning.
Oh, well, I didn't want to worry you. I'm feeling a little tired, I guess. Probably just touch of the flu.
You better go see a doctor.
Do you have somebody in mind?
Well, he's a little second-rate, but he could stop by your house on the way to the hospital.
I don't know if I can afford you, Doctor. What are your rates?
We'll work something out.
Okay. See you soon.
Real soon. Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. I didn't realize you were still home.
Well, I had some phone calls to make. I had to talk to Larry Forsythe. I'm trying to get some objet d'art or some art object for the auction that Mother is so heavily involved in.
Yes, I understand it's going to be quite an event.
Yes, and Alex is very involved in it as well.
Well, I should hope she would be. Listen, I was going to ask Stella to bring some coffee in. Would you like a cup?
Well, I got a very heavy schedule this morning. Yeah, 1 cup. That'd be nice. That'd be fine. Thank you.
All right, I'll tell her you're still here.
Okay. Am I wearing a brown tie with a blue suit? Why are you looking at me so strangely?
Well, I was just wondering whatever happened to the somber, serious man who's been living here. You seem almost happy.
I am. Why shouldn't I be?
Gotta get going.
Haven't you hardly touched your coffee?
I know, but I really do have a heavy schedule. And I'm trying to cut down on the amount of caffeine I'm taking in.
You know, I really can't get over the change in you.
Well, it's about time, don't you think? I mean, I haven't exactly been a prize this last year. What you might call a cabin of doom and gloom.
Well, listen, I didn't welcome it. I just am saying I don't understand it. Has something happened?
Well, I'm quite enjoying having little conversations with Alan Jr. now.
I didn't realize Alan Jr. was conducting animated and lengthy conversations.
Well, he isn't right now, but he will because he's a very bright boy, you know.
Well, I'm very glad that he's brought such jest to your life.
It isn't only that. I mean, I'm enjoying working in the clinic now. I wasn't satisfied with it to start with because I felt it was a compromise and that I was settling, but I'm extremely satisfied now.
Well, I'm very glad that you are. Still, in all, those 2 reasons aren't really enough to cause this total change.
Why do we keep talking about me? Let us talk about you. What's going on in your life these days?
Well, very much the same as yours, I guess. Raising our son, carrying on animated conversations with him, and, well, getting on with my career, which is getting heavier by the day.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes, well, I guess so. Except I'm having a little difficulty with it. You see, I don't think it's all that rewarding like you do.
It's a pity. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yes, of course I am. I would like this arrangement of ours to work as well for you as it does for me. I don't want to see you be unhappy, Monica. Look, I'd like to talk it over with you, but I really don't have time, so maybe I'll see you at the hospital, all right?
Yeah, maybe.
Well?
Uh-huh, just as I thought. No fever.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired, huh?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you could have the flu. You don't have to have fever with the flu. What about your appetite? You hungry?
No, not really.
It's a shame. I was going to fix breakfast for you.
Oh, no. You mean I missed my big chance?
Well, don't be too hasty. You haven't tasted my cooking.
Thought you were a gourmet cook.
No, my talents lie elsewhere. Sorry.
I know that. I'm not sorry at all.
I wish I didn't have to go into the hospital today. I could stay and give you a very long, free demonstration.
Probably just as well that you do have to go then, because I am really exhausted.
I'm rejected again.
You are not rejected. You will never be rejected. Let me get my strength back, and I'll show you how you'll never be rejected.
Okay, I can't wait. But today you stay in bed, you hear?
Yes, sir.
That's what I like. Obedience.
In fact, I think I'm going to have the assistant manager take over the disco tonight, too.
I will try and stop by on the way home from the hospital, okay?
Oh, would you really?
Yes, I will, really.
Good. Alan, I'll worry about you.
Don't worry about me. You're the one who's not feeling well.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Is Monica suspicious about us, Alan? I mean, does she believe the stories you're telling her every time you come over here?
No, I don't think that she's suspicious.
You hesitated when you said that.
Did I?
Mm-hmm. Alan, you have got to be careful. If Monica ever found out about us, well, I just couldn't handle it. I really couldn't. If you ever got separated from your son because of me.
You're an incredible woman. You're making it very hard for me to leave.
You. I really don't mean to.
You think maybe I could have another kiss just to hold me until I get back here tonight?
Yeah, I think I can manage that.
Oh, good.
How are things going for me, message-wise?
Oh, you have quite a few.
Oh, thank you.
You've been so busy lately, Dr. Quartermain. It's super.
Well, thank you. Is Alan in his office, you know?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't come in yet, and I'm not. He's not here.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Did he call in?
Well, I didn't take a call. Amy?
Yeah?
Did you take a call from Dr. Quartermain?
No, why? Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. Well, when he does come in, would you tell him that I'd like to see him?
Sure.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Carol.
Well, I'm glad I ran into you. It's just on my way to patient accounts, and then I'm going to stop and get some coffee. Can you join me?
No, I'm afraid I can't. As you can see, I'm just checking in.
Oh, yeah, so I see. Is something wrong? I mean, is that why you're late?
No, I just took a little longer. I was playing with the baby.
Monica, come on. I know you better than that. Something is wrong.
What could be wrong, Gail?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
All right. It was... Alan and I had a rather strange conversation this morning.
What do you mean, strange?
Well, haven't you noticed his mood lately, Gail?
Lately, I thought he was in a rather good mood.
Not just rather good. He has been in a terrific mood. He's happy, he's cheerful, he's confident, and I am confused.
Well, I thought maybe that meant that the two of you were getting along better.
The two of us are exactly the way we've always been, Gail. At a stalemate.
Oh, well, then I can see why you're confused.
Yes, I'm also rather curious. You know, he left the house way before I did this morning, and he still hasn't checked in the hospital.
Monica, you're saying you're wondering where Alan is?
Well, something to think about. Eddie, here he comes now. Hold on.
Hello, Jesse. Hello, Amy.
Hello. Hey, Mother's on the phone for you.
Tell her I'll phone her when I get up to the office, okay?
Okay.
Okay, fine.
I'll call you from the office.
Well, you look wonderful. How are you feeling?
Well, thank you very much. Terrific.
You're in a good mood today.
Yeah, well, have you been outside? It's fantastic.
I haven't, but I'll check it out later. I have a lot of messages for you.
Okay.
And also, Monica wants to talk with you. And here she comes.
Ah, thanks. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I did, but that's funny. All of a sudden, I can't remember what it was. Are you just checking in?
Yes, I had to make that stop on the way in.
What stuff?
I had to go and sign the payroll because Susan phoned me, and she's got the flu, so I had to stop by the disco and sign the payroll.
Did I hear you say you were at the disco this morning?
What's that, Amy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just, I thought I heard you say that you were at the disco this morning, and I just wanted to say that, well, I was sorry I missed you when you were there. See, both Bobby and I were there this morning for the exercise class.
Well, I'm sorry I missed you, too. I guess class was over by the time I got there. Anyway, I wouldn't have seen you because I go into the office through the back way, so I wouldn't know whether class was over or not. But I tell you what, from now on when I go there, I'm going to check to see if you're there, and I'm going to make sure to say hello to you. How's that?
I'd like that very much. I'd appreciate it.
Okay, good. Listen, I've got a full day. Will you excuse me?